Well, this you have to see to believe, or maybe not. Donald Trump wants you and me, taxpayers, to pay for his bogus special master that never should have even been granted. So let's back up and I'll tell you what's going on. Business Insider headline: Trump wants to split the cost of the special master with the government, but the DOJ wants him to pay for it. A judge granted Trump's request for a special master, but the DOJ has appealed the decision. Now, remember, Judge Eileen Cannon granted Trump's request for a special master. A special master would take control of all the documents seized from Trump's Mar-a-Lago, would review them, and would see, are there documents here that shouldn't be part of the FBI investigation because they are in some way privileged? Are there documents here that shouldn't be part of the investigation, maybe because they contain medical information or whatever the case may be? That granting of a special master has been found by legal experts who have weighed in to be absolutely absurd and raises major questions about Judge Eileen Cannon. Fine. But then we get to the question of who's going to pay for this. A new court filing shows the two sides disagree over who should pay for the special master. The government said Trump, as the party requesting the special master, should bear the cost. But Trump wants the government to split it with him, even though the DOJ does not agree. The filing also outlined disagreements between the government and Trump's legal team regarding how the entire special master process would unfold. No surprise there. Trump's team proposed to split evenly the professional fees and expenses of the special master and any professionals, support staff, and expert consultants engaged at the master's request. But the Justice Department has already started reviewing the seized materials, doesn't want a special master appointed, and disagreed. The government's position is that as the party requesting the special master, plaintiff should bear the additional expense of the special master's work. This actually could be, so hypothetical, if Judge Eileen Cannon is coming around to the fact that her decision to grant the special master was the wrong decision, if she's coming around to that, this could be a way to get out, because we know Trump doesn't pay for stuff. And the decision could be made, you pay for all of it or there's no special master. That would be one thing that to look at that would be interesting. But the whole premise of Trump's argument and the judge ruling with him is that his documents must be protected and sorted through. The government doesn't have such a concern. If the government believes that they were authorized to obtain the documents, that everything was done on the up and up, all of those things, and indeed, remember that classified and top secret documents, those aren't Trump's documents. Those are government documents. If Trump wants to make the case, they are his documents and they shouldn't be released and all these different things, it should be him. It should be he who actually ends up paying for it. And we don't know if that's actually the direction it's going to go. It doesn't make sense that Trump gets to dictate to the government what of its own documents, because remember, as William Barr has said this, who else has said, so many Republicans have now said, these aren't Trump's documents. These are government documents. These are the people's documents, for lack of a better term. It doesn't make sense that Trump gets to tell the government what they need to do with their own documents, and then they also pay for that. It is Trump who has to get to do that. He wants the special master. He should have to pay for it. It doesn't make sense to keep deferring to him in this way. Now, what's the strategy? The strategy is just to delay. That's the strategy. And it's a well-known legal strategy. It applies often in criminal trials where most criminal defense attorneys will tell you, the longer we can delay, the better for everybody. Number one, and this is, I sort of say this tongue in cheek, but also not, the more motions to delay that a lawyer can file and succeed with, the more the lawyer gets to bill, all else being equal, and continue extending. And listen, at the end of the day, yeah, lawyers want to make money.
Oh, the bonus show where you want to make money.
Yeah, sometimes people want to make money. Okay, but that's not to suggest lawyers would unethically do that. There's also the legal explanation, which the lawyers have told me, which is the longer you can delay a criminal case, witnesses might die, witnesses' recollection becomes less accurate, Documents might be lost, evidence might be misplaced, and it generally speaking favors defendants to delay in criminal trials. Laws might change. This applies more to like white collar. And even though generally speaking, the way you are prosecuted is based on what the law was at the time, it's still not going to hurt you if the law changes in a way that is favorable. All these different things can happen. So that's the strategy here. Delay as much as possible, period. And it's like a kid trying to delay bedtime. Well, I need to use the bathroom and I'm getting thirsty and oh, I don't know. I need to check what's my lunch tomorrow. And now I'm hungry. And then, oh, well, I got to brush my teeth again. It's the same type of thing. And now Trump wants you to pay for it. And hopefully that is rejected.